Welcome to Lyrical Jazz. It's the 3rd of March and we're going to get moving. We're going to get going with our warm-up. Let's do a quick sound check.
I got this feeling, it's in my bones.
That's not working, is it?
Electric, baby, when I turn it on.
You can hear it.
All through my city, all through my home. We flying up, no ceiling when we in the zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket.
Hold on. I need to disconnect and reconnect, I think.
Sorry, that was very handy actually. Yeah.
I got this feeling, it's in my bones.
Yes!
It goes electric, baby, when I turn it on. All through my city.
Let's roll our shoulders.
We flying up, no ceiling when we in the zone. I got that
Take
sunshine
it a
in my
step.
pocket, that good soul in my feet, that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I
And the
can't
arm.
take my eyes off it. It's so phenomenally. Come on, like the way we rock it, so don't stop. Under the light.
And now look with your eyes with a little twist.
No way to hide when I'm holding you close. When
And now we're going
move, well, you
inward.
already know. So just imagine, just imagine.
Let's
Ooh,
step.
listen, I can see that you and you dance, dance, dance. Now good creeping up on you, you dance, dance, dance. All those things that I shouldn't do, you dance, dance, dance. Ain't nobody leaving, so keep dancing.
And swing.
Just dance, 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 dance.
And take your eyes in your body to rotate. Go to the side.
So magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on. Don't need no
And twist.
reason, I don't need control. No. I get so high, no ceiling when I'm in my zone.
We're going for
Yeah,
4.
sunshine in my pocket, that good soul in my feet.
And twist.
Blood in my body when it stops. Oh, I
2.
can't take my eyes off it. It's so phenomenally. No, like the way we rock it. I don't stop. Under the
And
lights,
swing.
and everything goes. No way to hide when I'm holding you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine, just imagine. Ooh,
We're going to
listen,
demi
I can
point,
see that
point.
you
Demi
dance,
point,
dance,
down. Demi point, point.
You dance, dance, dance. And all the things that I shouldn't do, you dance, dance, dance. Ain't nobody leaving room to keep
Let's
dancing.
take it to a little jog.
Just dance, dance, dance. Can't stop the music. Just dance.
Let's use our arms.
Music. Just dance, dance.
And shake your hands up. And down. And march. Take it down to a slow bounce. And shake it out. We're taking one foot back, press the heel down, release out the back of the ankle in the calf, bend the back knee,
Girl, late last year, she said, don't you worry if I disappear. I told her I'm
and then we're
really looking
skipping
for another mistake.
backwards,
I called an old friend thinking they
straight
could
back,
trouble the way
hands on the
jump
bed
right
leg.
trust again. She told me I was never looking for a friend.
Reaching it out and forwards, find that flat back. Coming up, shoulders down, tummy lifted to open the chest to the ceiling. Either tip the pelvis here, or lift up the foot.
That heart is so cold, all over my own. I wanna know that, babe.
And then bring it up in front. Squeeze it into your chest. Open it out. Take a breath in. Round we go.
For a couple weeks, I only wanna see her.
Take the other foot back. Press the heel down. Make sure that we're in a nice parallel position with the back leg. Don't let the foot turn out. Tipping back. Hands on the bed leg. Nice flat back. If you want to, you can roll through the foot, come down, and stretch the back leg. Reaching forward, flat back, take a breath in, shoulders down, open the chest to the ceiling, and lift.
That heart is so cold, all over my own. I wanna know that, babe.
And bring the knee in,
I told her she knows, taking me
open out, take a breath in, round we go.
on my hotel door.
Carry it on to the side.
She was crying on my shoulder. I already told you, trust and respect is what we do. This
Now if you can see yourself in the camera, have a look and see if you think you're forward with that arm. See if you need to peel that shoulder back so you're flat, like you're inside a sandwich. Bring it round. Scoop in the abdominals round the back. Sumo wrestler. We can tip that to the side. And over to the other side. And open. Shake it. Make shoulders a wiggle. Now we're going to bend our knees. Take out hips. Let's speed it up today. We're going 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Let's go forwards and back. And forwards and back. Forwards, back. Now we're going forwards, back, forwards, back, forwards, back, forwards, back, forwards, back.
Will you lay me down, make my heart the only sound, throw my fears all to the ground.
Okay.
Will you hold me? Will you serenade me with the song?
Good. Now let's have a drink, let's have a breath, and then we'll start our pliés and tendus. Right, here we go. So last week we added a new bit, which was to come out, fondue, and then extend and close. So we'll do that one again today. So starting in first position, demi-plie.
Will you lay me down, make my heart the only sound, throw my fears all to the ground. Will you hold me? Will
Let's
you
reverse the
serenade me
arms.
with the song you used to play till the night turns into day? Will you hold me? 'Cause all
Out.
I need is somebody near me when
Second.
my heart gets weak. Somebody out there watching over me when I'm so tired I can't even sleep. Won't
Other
you see
leg,
me
and
on
1, 2. Really squeezing through the floor.
thing that I need? Won't you sing me your
forwards and back. So you've got to imagine your rib cage and somebody's pulling it and pushing it back in from the bottom rib.
You see something in my eye, let's not overanalyze. Don't go too deep with it,
Better.
baby.
Yes.
So let me what it'll be. Don't make a fuss and go crazy over you.
So ideally, when we're doing our hips and our ribs, we want to completely isolate those parts of our body. So if we move our ribs side to side, the rest of our body is going to move. It's only going to move with it. There's no tilting or shifting around other than that slide. And then when we go forwards and back, I'm watching myself in the camera and I can see my shoulders are moving like this. But ideally, your shoulders just go with the movement rather than actually being involved in it. It's hard, and same with the hips. I mean, there are moments where we might want to go like this, but for these isolations, we actually want to keep everything still apart from our hips, if we can. Yeah, yes. Very good, Debbie. Perfect. Fantastic job. releve and hold 4 there. Flick, ball change, releve, hold, hold, down is enough time for at least a triple pirouette. So that's what we're training for here, is our pirouettes, to be able to go flick, ball change, and then turn, 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 and down. But we have to have that balance so strong first, because if you imagine any slight deviation on the balance and your turn is just going to go off on one. So we're going to get that strong first before we start doing turns, and we'll wait until we're in the studio to do that as well, so we know we're in a safe environment for turns. Right, there's a couple of things I want you to work on today that we're going to stick in the routine. So let's make a start.
Summer came like cinnamon, so sweet. Little girls.
Okay, so an outward round kick is what I would call it. And it's, so we all do this movement when we're warming up sometimes. And hopefully we do it without our hips wiggling all over the place. An outward round kick is basically the same principle. But we can do it with a bent or a straight leg. And we're going to do it with a bent leg. You can make the leg as bent as you need to so you don't kick anything, okay? Because it takes quite a lot of room to be able to do one with a straight leg. So just put your hands on your waist for a moment to get the idea. So we're going to maybe have our leg about there. Yeah. Or it can be higher up. You can wipe your nose with your knee if you want to. Whatever works with your body. Now let's make it a bit more dancey. And this arm's going to go like that as this leg comes in, like that. Round, step, round. Yeah, good. Good coordination, everyone. So as the knee comes across, the arm comes across. As the knee opens, the arm opens. And that should make you feel nice and balanced as well. Let me just get with the speed of the music and we'll see how we're going to choreograph that. So we'll do a slow one and then 3 steps. So we'll do step, out, 1, 2, 3, round, 1, 2. So join in when you're ready, round. So after we've done it, I'm going to bend this leg to step.
The more things seem to change, the more they stay the same. Ooh, don't you hesitate, girl, put your record on. Tell me your favorite song. Just go ahead and let your head down. Stop our feelings. I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead and let your head down.
Okay, give your legs a shake out. Do you remember? We did a step or change. We did it behind, side, front, like that. So it's step out.
Sometimes we feel afraid, but it's alright.
I'm lying. It was in front. So I've been doing this in tap actually, where we step. It's like stepping on a tightrope. If you put a tightrope out in front of you, step, and then we're going to step off the tightrope like you're dipping your toe in the clouds, and then you sit back on it. It is behind. It's because I've been doing it in tap that my mind has just got completely messed up. It is behind. It's the same principle though. You're on your tightrope. Behind. Okay? So I'm going to get in a pickle with this because I'm doing the same thing the opposite way in tap. But don't worry, just ignore me. So right foot behind, behind, behind. And we put in some arms that were in opposition. So our arms are going into jazz first and out, into jazz first and out. So the way that works with the legs is they come into jazz first, and then on the last step, whichever foot you're stepping on, the opposite arm comes forwards. Behind, side, front. Behind, side, front. Behind, side, front. Behind. Let's try that with the music.
The more you stay the same, the more things seem to change. Ooh,
Here we go.
don't you think
And
it's strange?
behind, side, front. Behind, side, front. Behind, side, front.
Some are fading things. I hope it's your dreams. Just go ahead and try. You're gonna find yourself someday.
So you can see my body's not going side to side really. My body stays where it is. And when we get to do this faster, and in the studio, this travels quite a lot forwards. But just keep it on the spot for now because you're getting the steps going. And this is relevant to what we're doing in our routine today. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to practice the turning one, which is what we were doing last week in the routine. And I said that you didn't need to do it if you didn't have to yet, but we'll practice it today. Right foot goes behind, and we're going to start to turn round to the right. So we're standing on our left, behind, so we're facing that way. Now we've got our left foot free to go to the side, and then we've got our right foot free to go to the front. So technically, the directions are to the windows on that side. I don't know what you've got in your room, but that way, then to the front. I've got windows, I've got the clock, and then I've got the hatch in here. So if you remember our room, but you can find your own things in your space. So you've got your right foot, we're going there, 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 behind, side, front. One more time on that side. So right foot, right, left, right. Now if we're going to do that the other way round, we need our left foot ready. So you're going to be turning to the left, step that foot right behind you, facing that way. Then step your right foot to face that way, left foot forwards. So we've got left foot, behind, side, front. So that left shoulder is always travelling backwards to turn you to the left. One more time, and behind, side, front. So we'll do that slowly. We'll do 2 plain ones without the turn. Behind, side, front, behind, side, front. Then we'll turn it, so we're turning to the right, behind, side and front and hold. Then we'll get ourselves back into position to start with the left leg. So we go behind, side, front, behind, side, front, and then we're going to the left with the left foot behind and side and front. So have a go. If it's not completely there is an alternative version in the dance. And if we keep on doing it each week, hopefully eventually it will get there. But it is really hard when you're watching in 2 dimensions. So we're going to be going.
Summer came like cinnamon, so sweet.
Then a slow one to turn. Ready? And 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Take the slow one to turn.
But it's alright.
Give you time to get back to
Things
space.
seem to change.
We're going to go with the left foot.
Stay the same. Ooh,
Here
don't
we
you
go.
hesitate.
And 2, 3 and 4. To the left. 6, 7. Ready with our right foot. And 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Go round. 3. Now we've got our left foot. And left. Left foot ready to turn to the left. 2, 3. Now we're going to keep going. If you want to do the turn faster this time, you can go 1 and 2. Okay, so it's up to you. I'll do the slow version. Right foot ready and 1 and 2. So you can carry on the same speed if you want to. If you've got it, start thinking about your spotting. Left foot and left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Let's all try it faster.
I thought that I was stronger, when you're gonna realize that you don't even have to.
So it's still the same speed, we just carry on the turn. 1, 2, 3 and 4, turn, 5 and 6. Now the left foot. 5, 6, 7 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 10. Oh, it's going to do it super fast. Hold on.
Sometimes
We're going to do
but it's alright. Stay the same.
You don't have to do this if you don't want to.
Things seem to change.
See how you go.
Don't you think
Ready
it's
and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 10.
your favorite song? Just go ahead and
Yes, Laura. Caught the end of yours. Well done. Left foot ready and
just go ahead and
round, round, round.
you're gonna find yourself someday.
It's really hard at that speed to get it round. So what you want to do is really plant your last foot down. So you've got really nice plie, and you're stopping your turn with a strong step. Have a drink.
The second someone mentioned you were all alone, I could feel the trouble coursing through your veins. Now I know it's got a hold. Just a phone call left unanswered had me sparking now. These cigarettes won't stop me wondering where you are. Don't let go and keep our hold. If you look into the distance, there's a house upon the hill, guiding like a lighthouse. It's a place where you'll be safe to feel our grace, cause we've all made mistakes. If you've lost your way,
I've got quite a lot more for you today, but it kind of flows quite easily, so I'm hoping you'll pick it up quite quick. But we'll go through the beginning. We won't go very slowly through the beginning today, but we will revisit the beginning slowly another day. But I want to get the new block, I want to focus on that today. So you've got a ping, ping, ping. Hang on, I've lost it. How's it go at the beginning? Yes, 3 pings. Ping, ping. Then we move on So we're going up with the elbow, and remember you've got your shoulders rounded a little bit at the beginning because that makes it easier to get that elbow up. Then the other one comes up, we turn the hand over, look at the palm as if there's something really interesting written on it, follow it down, roll the head back round to the floor. Then we've got, and 1, 2, 3, we're turning to the left, either with a lot of little steps or we're sliding our foot in and spinning. Turn, step straight out on the left, oh sorry, that's your right foot. And we've got another one of these elbow moments. Then the elbow comes in to meet your left knee, and then you put that foot back where it came from and scooping up. So we've got push the foot, throw the body as you push the foot, left foot in to turn, step out with the right foot, in, step up, right arm goes round, and then we step it out with the right foot. So this is an inverted line. Right knee just drops in slightly as we pull our hand down, nice strong eye line to the front, and then we are moving the fingers one at a time in to throw it to the floor, and we just had our hand behind us there. So from the beginning, so you've got ping, 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 do, do, bum, bum. Then we've got, and 1, 2, 3, turn, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. And that is coursing through your coursing through your veins. So that's the coursing, is that bit. Step on through, rise up on veins. Now I know. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we will change. Right, left is one of those moments that I was talking about, walking down the street like this to practice throwing your body around. And this time we swing the arm across us so that it comes to the shoulder as we do it, like that. So from here, right, left, step on the right again. Then we're going to step again on the left, step again on the right. So we've done 3 steps in total out of this. Right, left, right. As we do the last one, imagine you're kicking a stone with the inside of your foot. Swish the foot along the floor, and in opposition, we just throw the arms across and look down to the left. So we've done ball change, right, left, right, step. And then last week I said you could just do a behind, side, front. This week, if you'd like to, it's still slow, we can do that turning behind, side, front. So we're going to be turning to the right. And that elbow is going to help us. We're going to lift the elbow up first and roll it back as we do right, left, right. So once you've pushed the elbow round, then you're just literally walking to follow it with your right foot first, right, left, right. Step out to second in parallel. Now I know. No, that's not what he says. Don't let go. Don't let go. So we've got don't let go. Something about holding on. Just hold on. Just hold on. You lift your head up on. So don't let go. Just hold on. 6, 7, 8. You're going to be there for quite some time, so make it meaningful. Have a little moment with the audience. Communicate with them how you're feeling, just by the way you're looking at them. And then the last thing that we did last week was we got that scoop of the hands with another tip of the body. And because he's saying looking, I want that to be in your mind. That's what you're doing. You're looking over there. That's something up on the hill. And we're going to dance up to the hill in a moment. Yes, good. Okay, let's go through that ending from, we've curled our hands and we've dropped down. We do ball change, step, step, swish, step, right foot goes round, right, left, right, and then we step, out, out, in, 6, 7, 8, and head. Then we go 1, 2. Let's go up to there with the music, and then I'll show you what the next bit is.
The second someone mentioned you were all alone, I could feel the trouble coursing through your veins. Now I know it's got a hold. Just a phone call left unanswered had me sparking now. These cigarettes won't stop me wondering where you are. Don't let go and keep a hold. If you look into the distance, there's a house upon the hill, guiding like a lighthouse.
He's actually saying keep a hold there, so you put your head up on hold at the end, just before that bit. Last go.
The second someone mentioned you were all alone, I could feel the trouble coursing through your veins. Now I know it's got a hold. Just a phone call left unanswered had me sparking now. These cigarettes won't stop me wondering where you are. Don't let go and keep a hold. If you look into the distance, there's a house upon the hill, guiding like a lighthouse. It's a place where you...
Okay. So if you haven't quite got any of that, don't worry. We'll go through it another time. Let's move on. Let's go from here. Step, ball change. So we're running up the hill now. There, step, ball change. So we've just done that in our exercise. We're stepping on the right, circling the left leg round, and we're coordinating it with an outward circle at the same time. Round, step. What happens next? So you've got a step will change into that from here. Step will change, and then we're going step will change again, and we're going to swish that foot up, and as you do that, our arms come up. And our arms are going to be coming up from the elbows. So your shoulders will lift, and then they'll come down as your hands come up. So it's like that. And as you do that quickly, it's a bit like somebody, I'm liking my vacuums at the moment. I'm talking about them a lot. Vacuum cleaner, like somebody switched one on above your head, and your arms just scoop up. Yes, yes, Debbie's got the foot in as well. And I'm going over that way with my head and leaning that way a little bit as I go. So the vacuum cleaner's actually over there. And then I'm doing another step, we'll change into a plie in second. And that time, the vacuum cleaner is taking my elbow and my hand and my nose over there. So I've done 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7. So we've got to get in the middle of that plie, even though we're being pulled that way. Don't end up here. We want to stay firmly grounded in the centre of that plie. Let's do that again. So you've just done, don't let go, keep her hold, and then 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7. So it's quite simple because there's just a step will change over and over again to the side. And I've actually forgotten what happens next. So we'll do that bit with music and then it will come to me.
These cigarettes won't stop me when trouble coursing through your veins. Now I know it's got a hold.
We're down here.
Just a phone call of an answer that me sparking now. These cigarettes won't stop me wondering where you are. Don't let go. Keep our hold. If you look into the distance, there's a house upon the hill, guiding like a lighthouse. It's a place where you'll be safe to feel our grace, cause we've all made mistakes. If you've lost your way,
That again.
just a phone call of an answer that me sparking
Switch,
now.
right,
These
turn around.
cigarettes won't stop me wondering where you are. Don't let go. Keep our hold.
Here we go, right foot free.
If you look into the distance,
step,
there's a house
round.
upon the hill,
Step,
guiding
out.
like a lighthouse.
Step,
It's a place
out.
where you'll be safe to feel our grace, cause we've all made mistakes. If you've lost your way, I will leave a lot on. Well, I will leave a lot on.
Hang on, the TV wants to switch itself off. Why is it not working? Ah. No! I can't see any of you at the moment. I'm hoping you can still see me. The TV just switched itself off because it thought I wasn't using it. There we go, you're all back. Every lesson there's something. And it's always when Sophie's not here. I bet she's left. I can't see. As soon as Sophie leaves the building, it's like the technology setup goes, ha-ha, what can we do now? In fact, what I had happening yesterday was new. It's never happened to anyone before. The TV turned itself into shop mode, which is a bit random. Now I have a little bit more for you. We've only got 10 minutes. Let's see if we can stick it in. It's not too long. So from here, we're going to push off, kick, and come down like that. So that kick, ideally, is going to graze your ear and then fold in and then slide across. Or it can be a bit lower if you want it to, in and down. So it's making like a reverse développé movement, and the arm is going to be parallel to the leg. So if your leg goes up to your ear, your arm's going to come all the way up, like this. If your leg's not going as high as that, then your arm just goes with it, and then as the leg comes in, your arm swings across. So we've got that nice kind of feeling of opposition again, where the right side is going back, the left side, the top of the body is going to the left. And then we're going to unfold ourselves with a turn to the right. So we're going that way. We just leave our feet on the floor and turn our body round, and then we can step to second. So we come out, and we push off to come in and swing, and then rotate round, step. And he says, lose your way. So as you step, you look behind you. So look away from me, and then step on the right foot, quite strong, with a turn of the head to the front. And I think that is on Lose Your Way. And then he says, I will leave a light on. You're going to make a light with your hand. Yes. Oh, lovely, everyone. Beautiful. Then pull it in, and we're going back the way we just came. So we need to put the left foot in front, behind now, to swivel ourselves back the way we came. So that bit is a kick with the right foot, put the right foot behind. Swivel ourselves to the right to unfold our legs, uncross our legs. Then we step to look at the back, front. I will leave a light on, pull it in, put the left foot behind to swivel ourselves back round to the left. And then we're going to step on our right leg forwards to that corner. You can tell when I choreograph this that the room, or the space I'm in, has more room that way than it does that way, because I'm always moving off that way. I've got to put something in going that way. I will do that at some point. Let me show you how that works with the music.
Just a phone call left unanswered had me sparking now. These cigarettes won't stop me wondering where you are. Don't let go. Keep on hold. If you look into the distance, there's a house upon the hill, guiding like a lighthouse. It's a place where you'll be safe to feel our grace, cause we've all made mistakes. If you've lost your way, I will leave a light on.
Step on the right, and then we devipate.
I will leave a light on.
So we've got a lovely, oozy, squeezy devipate on the end, and that's as far as I've got so far. Lost your way, I will leave a light on. Step on the right foot, and then we're passing through to devipate on a fondue. So you can bend this right leg. It's natural turnout. Don't screw the turnout on this leg. Just let it be comfortably turned out so that it's equally opposite to the other leg, which is also turned out, so you're nice and balanced. And the arms just unfold in a bit of a gushy moment as you devipate your leg, and you're going to fall out of it. So somebody's going to grab that toe and they're pulling it away from you. That's it for today. So let's do that a few times with the music. And then, as I said, we'll probably spend most of next lesson just going through, making sure everyone's okay with the beginning and that new bit, and maybe add on a tiny bit. Well, we've done loads. We're going to have a massive routine by the end of the block. It's going to be amazing.
The second someone mentioned you were all alone, I could feel the trouble coursing through your veins. Now I know it's got a hold. Just a phone call left unanswered had me sparking now. These cigarettes won't stop me wondering where you are. Don't let go. Keep on hold. If you look into the distance, there's a house upon the hill, guiding like a lighthouse. It's a place where you'll be safe to feel our grace, cause we've all made mistakes. If you've lost your way, I will leave a light on. Well, I will leave a light on.
If you were wondering, I just did a dodgy arm there. From here, for some reason I put my arm up. It should swing across there with the leg. Has anyone got any quick questions about it? Yeah, don't worry if it is a little bit dodgy, just as long as you've kind of got the idea, it will come with practice. Let's go again. So start to be a bit daring. With some safety in mind as well. If you've got any sharp edges on your furniture, but try and be a bit daring on how big your steps are and how much you throw your body around. Start to learn where your limits are, and the best way to do that is actually to fall over. But we do have to be careful in the space you're in, so take that with a pinch of salt.
The second someone mentioned you were all alone, I could feel the trouble coursing through your veins. Now I know it's got a hold. Just a phone call left unanswered had me sparking now. These cigarettes won't stop me wondering where you are. Don't let go and keep our hold. If you look into the distance, there's a house upon the hill, guiding like a lighthouse. It's a place where you'll be safe to feel our grace, cause we've all made mistakes. If you've lost your way, I will leave a light on. I will leave a light on. I will leave a light
Well done,
on.
everyone. We've done loads and loads today. Loads. Let's take some ripples down. We're going to go around with the arms, breath in, arch the back. Roll it down, and then uncurl up. Bend the knees, round we go.
Nobody knows it, but you got a secret smile and you use it.
Stay down,
only
stretch
for
the legs.
me. Nobody knows it, but you got a
rest.
secret smile and you use it only
head.
for me. So use it and prove it. Remove this whirling sadness. I'm losing, but you can't save me from
Take that up, come
sadness.
slowly. Take one foot back. You're going to take it down as far as you want to. You can put the knee down if it's comfortable.
Nobody
Or you can
knows
stay
it,
up.
but you got a
Hands down, or you
secret
can put your hands on your
smile
leg.
and you use
Or up here,
it
so whatever
only
is
for
comfortable
me.
for you.
Nobody knows it, but you got a secret smile
So as
and
we're here,
you
we're
use
really
it
lifting our
only
abdominals. We
for
don't want to
me. So
over
save me.
arch the back.
Waiting, I'm
Come
needing.
down.
Hear me
Stay with your
pleading
knee off
and
the floor.
soothe me,
Or you can put your knee
improve
down.
me. I'm but you got a secret smile and you use it only for me. So use it and prove it. Remove this whirling sadness. I'm losing, but you can save me from sadness.
We want the other leg now. You're going to come up to here, wherever you want to be for this section. If you're up with me, then we want to make sure that we're really lifted in our centre, so our pelvis isn't too tipped, and we've got a long lower back.
Nobody knows it. Nobody knows it.
Open the knee out.
Nobody knows it, but you got a secret smile. Nobody knows it. Nobody knows it. Nobody knows it, but you got a secret
back to our
smile, and you use it only for me.
Open up. And we're going to slide one knee forwards and the other knee back to this shape. Then rock our hip over to find a stretch on the outside of the hip.
Hopelessly
If you're used to
hoping
yoga
for
and
sure.
you know pigeon pose, you can go into that for a deeper
We were
stretch.
here, we were ghosting, both of us coasting on just give a little more. It was all out my hands when you pulled the trigger, and I kissed your friends 'cause your friends said you kissed her, and I
Back
didn't
here.
flinch, and the lights didn't flicker,
So
and
the
I
other knee comes forward,
fell
the
apart.
other leg comes back.
You were my best
And
night,
just pushing your
and
hip over
worst
to find a stretch on the
fight, and
outside of
couldn't
the hip.
care less. You were my gold rush to cold touch, favorite ex, and all of the others cancel out each other, and it's always you left.
Then we're coming in,
You were my
feet
no
together,
sleep,
have a rock.
cried for weeks, favorite ex.
Head down.
It was stabs in the back,
Open the legs a
nice
second.
things you said when you were wasted.
And
I
relax
was
down,
looking
have
for
a rock
something
round.
and changing the one thing you hated. It was all out my hands when you pulled the trigger, and I kissed your friends 'cause your friends said you kissed her, and
Rolling it
I
round,
didn't flinch,
reaching
and the
forward.
lights didn't flicker, and I
Over the top.
fell apart. And you were my best nights and worst fights, and couldn't care less. You were my gold rush to cold touch, favorite ex, and all of the others
Bring the legs in,
cancel
give it a
out
shake.
each other, and it's always you left. You were
coming up
my
to standing.
no sleep, cried for weeks, favorite
Arms
ex.
reaching up. Breath in, breathe out.
My
And
favorite
breathe out. Bring your arms round in front of you. Give yourselves a clap.
You were my